2nd and 10. Now the first carry for Devin Singletary. And he'll be brought down here at the 28. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
That 2nd down play call was not to pick up the 1st down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down because they had incompletion on 1st down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
He's going deep for Brown. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Buccaneers force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27.
Well, they certainly weren't afraid to let it fly early, and they hope that'll keep the defense honest and keep the offensive guys excited about getting back out there. They are in attack mode in this game. It did backfire a little bit. Now you're just hoping your defense can keep them off the scoreboard so you're not facing a deficit the next time you run out there.
And this intercepted on the first play of the game. Desmond King picks it, and they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line. He got outside the pocket there trying to improvise, and he was calling for the ball downfield, but still the interception.
I think what happened, he did call for the ball thinking that he was open, but I think the quarterback spotted him too late, and that margin that he had on the defenders, that got eaten up, and they came up with the interception.
From the 2, here's 1st and goal. Singletary will take this one in for a Texans touchdown. Well, the big play prior to this one got him down there, and they're able to stick it in on the very next snap.
And I think those last 2 plays, that's what you're talking about, balance, right? Big pass play, puts them in position, turn right around and hand it off, and you've got a running play that finishes it off in the end zone.
It's complete, and he will get in to make it 8-0. So they go with a pass there on the 2-point try and able to convert it, Charles.
And a good job by the offense figuring out their 2-point play and using it well. It's interesting how people are using the strategy nowadays, though, isn't it?
It really is, and I don't know how much that particular play factored in, but with the PAT moving back in 15-16, that kind of changed things, didn't it?
It's really a part of everyone's strategy now. When I talk with coaches and when we sit with them, they always talk about they actually have 2-point periods in practice now, something they never really did before.
The drive starts with a run by White. He finds a little bit of room, enough for 4 yards. It'll be 2nd down. Mayfield on play action. Well, a tough throw there across his body. It's incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
Play action now. Here's Mayfield sliding out of the pocket. A throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete.
2 drives won't tell the story of this game, but you absolutely have to like how this defense has played thus far. They have yet to allow this offense to get untracked in this one.
They'll break the huddle here and go for it. This is 4th down. They're indeed going. It's Mayfield. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have the Buccaneers 1st down, and they come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving and then some. Now a give up the middle. This is White. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at their 49-yard line.
They keep it on the ground. White again. And a good space to operate there as he takes this down inside the 35-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
They had their backs up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
A 2nd down throw for Mayfield. Under pressure, and the Texans able to get in there for the sack. 9th play of the drive now on 3rd and a country mile. From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. Looking for Godwin, and he's got him complete. So the completion good for 6 yards. And that's going to bring up the 4th down.
Hey, I'm right 33.
Now Mayfield. Right back to Chris Godwin. He'll get it inside the 20. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. Not often do 4th down conversions result in 23 yards, but that's the case here. 1st down. Now back to the ground game with White. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
On 2nd down, they'll run with White. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. Baker changing the play at the line. White will get down close to the goal line, but not in, as he'll be marked down at the 1. 2nd down, Mayfield, flushed out right. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
Now Mayfield on 3rd and goal. Flush to his right. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. The offense stays out there. A big challenge here from this far back, but they're going for it on 4th and goal. And it's caught. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. They get the completion but cannot push forward into the end zone. And this long drive is going to wind up yielding nothing. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because, you know...
1 quarter down, 8-0 the score.
Ready?
Stroud to the air on 1st and 10. He'll get this out wide to Singletary. And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds. A pickup of 11 and a Texans 1st down.
Let's go now.
We always talk about having to read defenses and how complicated that is. Well, this was an excellent read. Read the pressure and got rid of the football before it even got to him for a nice game.
And when they're blitzing like that, running back usually a good spot to go with the football.
Without a doubt, because he's right in your sight line or he's near you. So you're able to just get it to him easily. And once he gets in space, that's usually a good matchup for him.
Play action. Here's Stroud. That's caught again by Schultz. Shreds him with a stiff arm. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. Another catch for him there. This one good for 11. 1st down. Seems as if the passing attack's starting to heat up a little bit here in the 2nd quarter.
You can sense and you can see the momentum because now they're reading their patterns downfield. They're understanding the coverages, and they're finding the open hole.
He's caught. Touchdown, Texans. Nico Collins, a 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Texans have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. That pass also evens the ledger for the rookie quarterback. Had the interception earlier, and now he gets the touchdown throw.
The ideal touchdown-interception ratio is, 3 to 1 for the best quarterbacks? But he's a rookie. Just getting back to even is a big deal. Increases the confidence his teammates have in him as he tries to become their leader.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. So out come the Bucs now. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work?
He's got him in, complete. And they'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. First down, here's White. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Derailing that play from the start was Christian Harris. He got back there and stuck him for a loss behind the line of scrimmage. They'll have to deal with a 2nd and 14 now after the loss. From the gun, Mayfield escaping the pressure right. And a dump off to White. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And that brings up 3rd and a full 10 yards. Throwing, Mayfield. He completes it to Evans. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. They go play action. Mayfield steps away to his left. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. 23 yards on the tuck and run. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Here's White. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Rachaad White, a 6-yard touchdown run. And the Buccaneers are back within a score. Mayfield going to try to throw for the 2. Being chased out left. And he will get into the end zone to cut the deficit down to 4. And with a successful 2-point try, the QB rolling out, I would imagine on the defense that makes it tough. When he goes out, he's got the option to run or pass.
Yeah, it really does. If you decide not to bring extra people or extra pressure, maybe you have to have a spy on the quarterback, someone to account for him, because oftentimes that is the unaccounted for player.
Well, you don't see that often. He just mishit it, and it goes out of bounds.
Well, I know sitting up here, and I'm looking at you, and you're looking at me, and I know we're both thinking the same thing. Isn't it easy enough to keep it between the sidelines? Because unless you're intentionally doing it for some reason, well, that's a costly mishit, and now you put your team in a bad spot.
Now here's a pass on 1st down that's knocked away and incomplete.
Yes, sir. How about an attaboy there on 1st down? Got his hand in and knocked it away.
Now a 2nd and 10. Singletary here running out of the gun. And he'll be brought down right on the 50. A gain of 3. So 7 yards from the 1st down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. They'll get this to Devin Singletary out of the backfield. And he'll wind up getting about 6 out of that, as that's going to lead us to the 2-minute warning. Fourth down, here's Stroud. Room to maneuver at the 45. He will have the conversion and more than that. Touchdown, Houston. Noah Brown, 44 yards. And the Texans' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Stroud's going to try to throw for the conversion. Eluding the pressure right. And no, it falls incomplete. So the two-point conversion, no good. So unable to throw it in for two from the two. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line on a two-point conversion as far as how you're defending?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage, put your heels on the goal line at worst. And if they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you.
And he'll be set up with good field position here as he gets this up past the 40-yard line. The Buccaneers offense ready to rock and roll again. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they look up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, and I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
There's nothing like pressure to affect the accuracy and the timing of a guy trying to throw the football. And on that play, they ended up flushing him to his left, contacted him as he's trying to throw the football, and that led to the incompletion.
Hey, alert, 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 alert.
Play fake. Mayfield. And there's a short one taken in by Otten. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on second down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
Here's Mayfield. That is caught. And he's going to have a Bucs first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. First down now, but that clock rolling. They will run with White out of the shotgun. Now he's loose down the left sideline. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Rashad White with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Bucs get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. They'll look to throw. And unable to connect. They don't get the 2-point conversion here. Well, split the difference, and they're right where they would have been with 2 PATs. They got the 2-point conversion the first time. They failed there.
Interesting, isn't it? Because the first time you go after your first score, that feels like a gamble. The second time when they tried it again, that felt like, what the heck, right? Because, as you said, even if you miss it, you split the difference, and you're right on schedule at 14 points.
Here we go.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Stroud is going to audible to something else. They go play action here on first down. And they get to Stroud, nowhere to go, and he goes down. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime.
Oh, let's go.
Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. Stroud sets up the play action. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. They'll give him 4 yards there. And that's going to lead to a 3rd and 12. We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down. And they'll go play action here with Stroud. To the sideline and incomplete.
That's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through the completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jamel Dean. And the Bucs are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line.
I believe this is what you would call growing pains here, partner, because this defense obviously took the challenge facing the rookie, and they wanted to help indoctrinate him to the NFL. So now the big question is, can he answer that challenge and rebound with plenty of time remaining in this game?
Following the interception, Mayfield. He'll buy some time right. And got his man complete. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
Play it right. Hey, we're 33. Watch out.
Play action now. Here's Mayfield. Airing this one out for Evans. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
I like the thought process there. They connected on a big play, and sometimes you find the defense vulnerable. So they went for the bigger shot, went for it all on that one. This time, they were ready for it.
Final play of the half, Mayfield. Airing this one out for Evans. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. So we have reached halftime in what's a 6-point game at the break. As it's time now to send you back stateside to Orlando, Florida, and check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, BG, thanks very much, and welcome one and all to our beautiful new downtown Orlando studios for this EA Sports Halftime Report. We just watched a very good first half out of the Ohio State man, C.J. Stroud. He came on after a slow start to fire 2 second-quarter touchdown passes and give his guys the lead at the intermission. Both teams making their final adjustments. We're closing in on the second half. And for the call, let's get you back over to London, where we rejoin Brandon Gaudin.
Okay, Coach, thanks as always. This one's still anyone's game as we welcome you back for quarter number 3. As they say here in London, all to play for as we are back underway in the second half. And a nice return sets them up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Bucs offense set to begin this third quarter. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
Now Mayfield and the Bucs come up on 1st and 10 right at the 30. On play action, they'll throw. And a catch right side by Evans. Down the right sideline. Mike Evans. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Mike Evans. 70 yards. And the Bucs come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. Todd Bowles leaving his offense on the field. They're going to go for 2 here. A toss running left. White. And he is not going to get to the goal line. The defense keeps him out of the end zone, and as a result, that's going to keep this game tied.
Well, they couldn't be happy that they were having to stop a 2-point conversion because that means they gave up a touchdown. But a little solace there. You saw some good gang tackling, stacking him up before he can get to the end zone.
We talk about offensive units putting in more 2-point period sessions in practice. Defensively, do you do the same?
Absolutely. You have to, because you never know how aggressive these offenses are going to be in games nowadays.
Nothing separating these two teams on the scoreboard as the kick's away here. The return man down to a knee, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. Here's the Texans offense now, readying for their first possession of the second half. After that last touchdown we just saw, Charles, we got ourselves a brand-new ball game, all tied here in the third as they have their first possession of this second half.
And, Brandon, this drive is all about one word to me, and that's the word answer, because they're trying to answer the momentum the other offense picked up in tying the game, because not only if they score and they feel better about themselves, they'll retake the lead and maybe set the tone for the rest of the half, keeping them in the driver's seat.
On first down, they'll start out with Singletary. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. Right back to Singletary on second down. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
But partner, the defense isn't going to adjust, and they keep giving them those 5, 6, 7-yard runs over and over. They're likely to run it the whole way to the end zone. They'll be more than happy to take the yardage available and save some of their other plays in the playbook for another time.
That's good for a Texan first down, a 12-yard pickup.
They sure put the coverage guys in a stress on that one. They thought they were going deep, ends up curling inside for a nice chunk of yardage.
They'll run on first down with Singletary. And he's fortunate to get anything from that. Give him a yard up to the 49.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Second and 9. Back to throw. Here's Stroud. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. And the Buccaneers are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line. Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ballgame.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early, learned from them, and became great later?
Who would that be?
That'd be one Peyton Manning. Threw 28 his rookie year. That's the NFL record. How things turn out for him?
I think okay. He's the guy in all the commercials now.
Yeah, I think he's doing okay.
Mayfield on play action. Airing this one out for Evans. Touchdown! Mike Evans with now his 2nd touchdown of this 3rd quarter. And the Bucs have scored again in this 3rd quarter. This time the move out in front. Now the Bucs offense will stay out there as they'll go for 2. Now a toss coming right side. It's White, and he'll get into the end zone. That gives his guys an 8-point lead. They get the conversion, and Charles, when you only have 2 yards to go, what do you think of the toss play? Because initially it kind of set you back a little bit.
It does, especially if you get a lot of pressure coming towards you. But if you can get to the edge, if you seal the edge with your blocking, often your tackle or your tight end on what they call the play side where the ball goes, you can get to the corner, and that allows those big guys to get out ahead of the runner.
And the effort snuffed out. The Texans' hands team recovers. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team.
And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Stroud off the play fake. A short one going to be taken in here by Schultz. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And they'll be facing a 3rd and 12.
That's a good-looking play to me. The big tight end on a crossing route coming underneath. Sometimes he can gain some serious momentum going forward, can he?
And he can indeed. And pretty well executed there. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. Play action. Stroud down. Now the ball comes loose. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. And his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line. A disappointing end of the sequence there. He was starting to turn nothing into something, and then he lost the football.
And sometimes things get lost in the transition. And what I mean by that is you go from being a passer to a runner. And at a certain point, once you cross the line of scrimmage, you're strictly a runner now. There's no more.
Blitz coming, and down he goes. And they're going to speed things up here. Mayfield going to switch things up here. Second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
And this drive was almost over before it began thanks to a great defensive effort. Sacked on first down, followed by an incompletion. One more good rip, and they get off the field.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. A big play that time for Tampa Bay. 45 yards. And now an audible here into something else. On 1st and 10, Mayfield. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
They'll go up the middle with White. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. And quickly, they get to the line. Mayfield off the play fake. Rolling to his right. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's going to be taken down with another 1st down as the stop's made at the Texans' 23. 18 yards, a big pickup there on 3rd down. Mayfield now looking to throw on 1st down. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
It sort of looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
A 2nd down throw for Mayfield. Cotton brings it in over the middle. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down. They'll try to pick this up on the ground with White. And he is going to have the Buccaneers 1st down as they're able to convert, albeit not by much, on 3rd and a yard.
Well, this has been a long drive. In fact, it's eating up a good chunk of the 3rd quarter, which is precisely what you want when you're playing with the lead. You control the football, you control the clock, and impose your will on the defense.
And he's going to get about 4 down inside the 10 to the 9. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play, so we will switch ends as the 3rd. Welcome back now here in London. It's the Bucs. They've got the football. They also are in front here on the scoreboard as we start the 4th. Mayfield now on 2nd down. Toward the pylon, caught. And in for the Buccaneers touchdown. Mike Evans, a 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Bucs have opened up a 2-touchdown lead here in this 4th quarter. Mayfield going to try to throw for the 2. And they don't get it. They tried for the 2-point conversion there, but unsuccessful.
I don't know about you, but I can't wait for a few years of 2-point tries and see what the data tells us, because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation. This time, unsuccessfully. I just wonder if maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
With it moved up from the 3 to the 2, you would think maybe a few more attempts at running.
I think stats over time may bear out that running the ball will at least be the equal of throwing it in that situation.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And they'll throw it with Stroud here, 1st and 10. Got his man, Dell. And they'll get it to him after a gain of 7 to the 47. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Play action. Here's Stroud. That's complete. It's Collins. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a first down.
They kept the receiver in the short field, but that let his quarterback get the ball quickly to him before either guy in double coverage could react.
On first down, here's Stroud. Taking a shot for Dell here. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Carlton Davis picks it. And the Bucs are going to have the football here at their own 18-yard line. Boy, Charles, you hate to see this for a rookie quarterback. You're hoping it doesn't shake his confidence, but that confidence, it might be shaken because that is 4 interceptions for him now in this ballgame.
It has to be shaken. Wouldn't be human if you weren't. Doesn't matter whether you're a rookie or a veteran. 4 interceptions.
And that's caught inside the 30. A big play that time for Tampa Bay. 55 yards. So that changes things in a big way. Now from all the way down inside the 30, here's 1st and 10. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked up by Steven Nelson. And the Texans are right back in this football game. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. The interception was a great starting point, but now they need points pretty quickly, down 2 scores. And now the drive starts with a completion out to the right. And past the 30 before he's out of bounds. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards.
Good yardage on the completion there. And when they look at the scoreboard, they do understand a field goal is not going to do them any good. My guess, they're going to press the ball downfield as far as possible, try and throw it into the end zone and get a score because they know they've got to get that done and get the ball back as quickly as possible.
And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. They'll roll him out right. And this is caught. It's Brown. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. 2 chunk plays in a row. The last one was over 20 yards, and so is this one. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Here goes Stroud again. He'll get this out wide to Singletary. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. Stroud looking to change the play. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. And it'll be intercepted. Picked up by Jamel Dean. And the Buccaneers are going to take over at their own 11-yard line. And you have to wonder, Charles, a game like this, 5 interceptions, what does this do to the psyche of a young quarterback?
Well, based on the fact that he's still out there and he threw a 5th interception, I'm wondering if his head coach believes that he's really strong mentally and wants him to play through it. Because otherwise, you need to get him out and fight.
He's got him in, complete. A big play that time for Tampa Bay. 44 yards. Now they'll change things up. First down, Mayfield. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Going for the knockout blow right there. I think if I'm up 2 scores, I'd be worried about an interception, but playing this way is what got him this lead. So you may as well ride it out to the end.
Looking downfield for Godwin. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
And they're at the point of the ball game now where they've got to take some chances. They've got to put the ball in the air and just see what happens. But this defense knows that all too well.
Hey, alert, 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 alert. Watch out.
On 3rd down, Mayfield. Flushed out right. And this is caught by Evans. And he gets this only to the 41. Not near enough for the first. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on fourth. Mayfield down. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Bucs try it on fourth down, but come up empty. And this Texans defense stands tall. So Stroud and the Texans down by 2 touchdowns. Just under 2 minutes to go. Now the fourth down stop, the first. And the ball is knocked down. And it's picked up by the. There he goes, right side. And a terrific return there. They're finally able to corral him down near the 11-yard line.
Well, that drive wasn't a case of wanting to put points on the board. It was needing to, having to, and they didn't get it done.
Yeah, didn't get it done, and now you look at the situation and the point differential, 2 scores, pretty much game, set, match.
How about the takeaway, though, huh? How about those defensive guys?
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. They run straight ahead here with White. And he'll find his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8. Well, the lead late in the 4th, but Mayfield's going to throw it. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Steven Nelson. And the Texans are going to take over here on the INT at their own 5-yard line. 2-score game here in the 4th, and that pick, it kind of keeps the door ajar, doesn't it?
It does, and you wonder about their strategy because with a 2-score lead, you would think maybe you're just sitting on it trying to drain some clock.
They've got his man, complete. 2 timeouts still remaining, but scoring quickly, a must. It's 1st and 10. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And this is intercepted. And that should do it. Picked by Antoine Winfield Jr. And the Bucs are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. The rookie was trying to push it downfield, but the safety bit him.
And he'll learn that you have to hold the safety. And you do that with your head movement, your eyes, sometimes your shoulders. Hold the safety so that you can get back to the throw that you really want to make. He got so excited thinking his guy was open that he made it easy for the defensive back to go get the football.
There he goes, left side. He's on his way. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Rashad White, an 80-yard touchdown. And the Buccaneers have put this one to bed here in the 4th quarter. They'll try and throw for it. And this is going to be caught. So add 2 more to the lead as they continue to pour it on here in the 4th. And around the goal line, especially on 2-point tries, sometimes the QB's best friend is that big target, the tight end.
I love how you described it because you know he's going to have some length and some catch radius as well as a big body to keep people away from the football.
4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we've brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time.
And now here is another interception. And now off to the races down the right side. And what a return as he brings this all the way back down to the 20-yard line.
Well, this is something we've seen before, partner. We've seen a defense bait a rookie, pretend to leave a window open, and then the defensive back jumped it as soon as the ball was released. Big-time play. They love taking advantage of the youngsters, and in this case, it paid off well.
On the handoff, this is White. And we've got a timeout. 9 seconds remaining. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. So instead of running, Mayfield's going to throw it here. He finds his target. It's Evans. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Mayfield looks to throw. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Jalen Petrie picks it off. And the Texans come up with a late turnover. But it will probably only matter to the statisticians as this ball game is now officially over.